All right, Shalom. All praises to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, the great millstone who teach and rule well. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect, spreading this truth throughout the four corners of the earth. The Bayash Dabidah, the house of David, and the Aqua and Aqua, listening and learning to you. I say Shalom. I am the brother Karatazah out of the Men of Valor Las Vegas camp. Here with a lesson today entitled "The Reversal of Roles." Because we're in beautiful times right now. The year of hastening, as Apostle Tahar called this year. Hastening for the coming of Yahweh Shai. We're in times of a shift. The shift from this wicked ass queendom unto the righteous, which are the Israelites, you Latinos, Negroes, and Native Americans. So it's beautiful times. Prophecies are happening left and right, and things are just continuing to progress as brothers out there on the highways and byways, continuing to preach and chip away at Esau's and bust him out for all the unrighteous things that he's done to our people, and knowing, what's to come, and this is what this lesson, Lord willing, to be edifying, is going to go into, from the translation from one of power, All right, so let's get into it. This is going to be the book of Ecclesiastes 10 and verse 7. It says, I have seen servants upon horses and princes walking as servants upon the earth. So those servants upon the horses are these other heathen nations, primarily Esau, Edom, leading as rulers of the earth, and the princes walking upon us, the earth as servants. That's us. That would be the Israelites. The Yasharallah means Prince of Power. And right now we're in that yoke of iron. We're in captivity under Esau, Edom. Baruch 3:8, it says that to this day, yet we are still in captivity. It's a mental slavery now. And the wickedness of E, he's done enslaved his own people under this system, and it's gonna just as the time gets closer to his end, his wrath is gonna continue to increase, because he knows that he has a little time. Revelations 12 and 12, and we're starting to see more draconian measures being pushed out throughout the world, and that's all a part of his plan. So let's get Daniel 4 and 17, because the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai set this up as chastisement. He is his sword, his whipping stick, to get the nation of Israel, back in order. It says that if he doesn't chastise you, he don't love you. So we were meant to be put under gross wickedness, forget our heritage, so we could come back to that light and rule for an eternity of righteousness. That was part of the curses. Daniel 4 and 17. This matter is by the decree of the watchers, and the demand by the word of the holy ones, to the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men, and giveth it to whomsoever he will, and setteth up over it the basis of men. Going into the book of Job, you can see who that base man is, and we know by who's in power today who the base man is. Just like we know how through the curses, who's living out the curses, we know who the children of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai is. See, it goes on both sides. And you can't say that you the children of the Most High when you have the power seat. No, you the base man. And there ain't no way around it. But Yahweh Shem Shai did this to let us, let the Israelites know, y'all didn't get here by yourself because throughout the years they forgot that Yahweh Shem Shai set them up. Those wicked ass kings and rulers, primarily out of the northern kingdom had a lot of wicked kings, compared to the southern kingdom. What was I gonna get? All right, next we're gonna go to Saki. I feel like I'm forgetting the script. No, that's it. Let's go Jeremiah chapter 1 and verse 10. It says, "See, I have this day set thee over the nations and over the kingdoms to root out and pull down and to destroy and to throw down, to build and to plant." That's what these prophets out on the highways and byways are doing. The men of the Lord are out there chipping away at the foundation of Esau Edom, of this wicked ass kingdom, to bring it down, to pull it down through all the videos going up, to prophesying against Mount Seir day in and day out, because that's what it's going to take, for this word to get out, because this word is more powerful than the weapons of carnality, as a gun or a sword. You get that in Hebrews 4 and 12. Show you that power of this word. This word is what is the spiritual power that we have right now to take down Esau's strongholds. This is Deuteronomy 33. It's going to be verse 11 when I get there. Deuteronomy 33 and 11, it says, "Bless Lord his substance, and accept the work of his hands. Smite through the loins of them that rise against him, and of them that hate him, that they not rise again." We calling out that and praying to Yahweh Shem Shai to take down this wicked ass kingdom, man, and that the Lord don't let Esau Edom don't come back again, man. And we know that through this book, it's not gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen. And them that hate him, says, "For Esau have hated thee." We know that our older twin brother, big twin brother, hate us. Through the scriptures and his works throughout this lifetime, prove that. It says, "Cursed thou shalt be in the field," not knowing, having an assurance of life, because every day Jake getting killed out in these streets, by the police, or a random shooter who they gonna let off unless they're using them as a scapegoat to prevent riots. All these things, man. Go back to the Bible, man. This is going to be on the book of Sirach 10 and verse 8. It says, "Because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another." And all the riches they got by deceit, conning people. This whole, they raped, robbed, and murdered to gain the land of of Babylon, aka America. You know, the unrighteous dealings. They have a lot of backdoor deals with these countries currently. You know, we only see the what they want us to see. You know, talking about those people in those the politicians. You know, they got a lot of other things that go on behind doors. You know, so I'm gonna get this last one. And we're gonna close out. This knockoff Apocrypha pot. It's not really a knockoff. It just has the chapters in the in different order. Cause I got the big print one, you know, so it's a little bit different. Has edges at the back. I'm not used to it yet. But the scriptures are the same. So this we're gonna close out. Now this is 2nd Esdras 6 and verse 7. It says, "Then answered I and said, what shall be the parting asunder of the times, or when shall be the end of the first, and the beginning of it that followeth?" Verse 8 says, "And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau, for Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth." You know, and from that time, you know, that was symbolic how you know, those two nations were born. You know, from Rachel's womb, you had a struggle, you know, a fight, you know, which is that current fight going on, you know, today. And from there, you know, we had that beautiful symbolism of Esau coming out and Jacob holding on to his heel, because you know we on the heels of these devils, you know, and we almost up out of here, man. So Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. You know, stay strong in the truth. You know, Yahweh Shem Yahshai Barakatah. You know, Lord willing, this was edifying. You know, to the next one, Shalom.